Welcome in. This is Ricky Reacts. Now, this is an interesting one because Dylan McKinnon, our esteemed producer, comes in with questions that I've never heard of before. And as a matter of fact, I might not know the answers to. So, what I'm going to do is try to answer these questions to the best of my ability. So, that's how we do it here. By the way, I want you to like and subscribe over here. I want you to catch us on Unfiltered Monday through Friday, 2 to 6. 97.5 The Fanatic, 97.5thefanatic.com, and NBC Sports Philadelphia. That's with Bill Colarulo, myself, and Savannah Kelleher. Here we go, Dill.
Okay, what is it like being a player around the trade deadline?
It's a little confusing at times. I have an interesting story, though, that I'll share with you in a second. It's a little nerve-wracking, to be completely honest with you, because a lot of rumors usually start about 2 weeks before, and those are the ones you start believing because they're coming from, guys that know. I mean, it's that simple. We know when you were playing, you knew the guys that knew what was going on, that talked to a lot of general managers. So at some point, you're going to say to yourself, does that involve me? And it's just one of those things that just kind of weighs on you because it's not just about you, the player. It's also about you, your family, moving, meeting new teammates, being around a whole new clubhouse. Everything's a lot different. I think, we heard from Brandon Marsh the other day, and the one thing he was talking about is like, yeah, it's there, but I can't really take that out on the field with me, and he hasn't been. So, you look at things like that, and I think it's just a plus. It's one of those things where you have to be smart about it. You have to kind of blow off a lot of the rumors that are flying around, and you just kind of continue to play baseball and do your thing every single day. You wonder why baseball players have a routine. I'm sure at that point of year, that might be the best thing that they can have is a really good routine that they don't sit back and then let their mind wander a lot. Now, here's my story. My first year in the big leagues, this is no joke. First year in the big leagues, we're sitting in the bullpen on the trade deadline night. And we have a scoreboard directly behind the bullpen. And I believe it was Toby Borland, goes, dude, you just got traded. I get up, I look on the scoreboard, and it says Ricky Bottelico has been traded to the Mariners for Jose Cruz Jr. and somebody else. So I thought I was literally traded. I was ready to pack my stuff up, start walking. I was saying goodbye to the guys in the bullpen. And next thing I know, we get a call from it wasn't even the dugout. We got a call, I believe it was Ed Wade or Lee Thomas at the time, called down the bullpen and said that wasn't right. He's not traded. So I actually thought I was traded to the Mariners at an early stage of my career, but I wasn't. So a little panic stricken, but it went away in a hurry.
Okay, since it's the trade deadline, if you had to make a trade in station between shows, who would you want to trade for?
If I was going to trade somebody, who would I trade to come on our team?
Yes. If anyone.
If anyone. Wow, that's a good question. I guess if I had to trade for somebody, I guess I would go with Andrew Seltzer. I think I would have to trade for Andrew Seltzer. We wouldn't have to give anything away because it's not really worth it. So it's a simple trade that he would just join our team, and we would send a cash consideration of 25 cents to John Kincaid. How's that?
Okay, so this is a story that was in the news I want to get your reaction to. The energy drink Celsius
Yeah.
recently had a recall because of a mix-up at the bottle canning plants where because they can High Noon, this hard seltzer, and Celsius in the same factory.
Yep.
Apparently, some Celsius cans had some High Noon in them, and were being shelved as Celsius.
It wouldn't. It would. I have been a Celsius drinker, so that would have been interesting to come into work and chuck down a few Celsius. Next thing I know, I'm having the bag on the air. Hey, you know what? It happens, but the thing is, it's kind of dangerous when you think about it. If little kids got it, little kids probably shouldn't be drinking Celsius. So I'm talking about like teenagers. If they were drinking Celsius and it ended up being some High Noons, woo, ordinarily they're going to get in trouble by their parents, but now there's going to be lawsuits, I would think. I mean, if somebody was drinking alcohol and they shouldn't be, I think it's a bad thing. But man, you got to pay attention in those canning or those facilities. Can't let that go out. I mean, this is insane, and they don't know where they went. Apparently, right?
They know what states they went to, and they know,
but they don't know what stores.
No, but they had they had codes where they said, okay, look at your Celsius. If it has this code, it's one of the ones that are in the Mixup.
I'm gonna go buy some of those with the right code.
I don't think New Jersey or Pennsylvania were the.
Well, it's too bad then I can't get any. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind it if I got one of them. I wouldn't mind it. Hopefully, I'd get 6 or 7 of them.
But imagine you're a truck driver and you get an energy drink because you're falling asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah, and then you're drinking and driving. What if you get pulled over?
Yeah,
you're like, I didn't have a drink. I had Celsius. That would be horrible. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Well, what do you tell the judge?
Okay, so Roy Rogers recently opened up a store in Cherry Hill, and even weeks later, there's still people waiting in line over 15 minutes.
Roy Rogers.
Yeah. Yeah, people are obsessed with it. There's people are waiting in a long line.
When I was a kid, I had a Roy Rogers near me. I did love Roy Rogers. They have some good food. I used to enjoy it. I never had a problem with it. But to wait in line for it, no. It's not like Chick-fil-A that's never around or hasn't been around. As a matter of fact, I think there's some still on the Jersey Pike.
Yeah, you can still get some on the Turnpike.
Yeah, you can still get it on the Turnpike.
At rest stops.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. I wonder what happened there because they closed a lot of stores a while back, and now they must be rebranding and coming back out. And I guess people must love the food. So I'm not sitting around anywhere. I'm sorry, I'm not waiting in huge lines for any fast food ever. Unless they were to bring In-N-Out here. You bring In-N-Out here, I'll wait for hours to get me a double. That's what I would do.
That was going to be the question. The question was, is there anything you would wait in line?
I think that would be one of them. I'm trying to think if there's any others. Well, most of them that are here, Jack in the Box, no. In-N-Out is definitely a yes. And then that would probably be it. I don't think I'd wait for anything else. I know people go out and wait for the iPhones when they come out. Why? What are you thinking? I know what those people do. They buy them and resell them for a lot more is probably what they're doing.
Well, I mean, you had kids at theme parks. Would you wait in a line?
I have.
Yeah.
I've been to Disney World.
That's a line you have to wait in.
I have been to Disney World with my kids, although I did go with the Fast Pass. I'm a big Fast Pass guy because when you think about it, you go to Disney World, think about how much you're paying just to get into the place now. And think about this. If you pay that extra, that's good. Why? Because at least you see all the attractions. You only have so many hours in the day that you can get to all the attractions at like a place like Disney World. You got to make sure that you can do it. And the only way to do it is an Easy Pass. I'm 100% into that, but I have waited in some lines with my daughters. Hershey Park, I had to wait in lines. Even at Six Flags in New Jersey, I've had to wait in lines. So, yeah, it gets a little annoying, but you know what? You do anything for your kids.
And then finally, on the topic of fast food, I know now if you die, you aren't eating as much fast food. But if you're going to go fast food, what's your go-to place? What's your go-to meal?
My go-to, oh boy. You're right. I have not been eating fast foods. We're not including Wawa as fast food, just so you know. If I am going fast food, oh man. I want to say Wendy's because I love their doubles. I'm a big double guy at Wendy's, especially if they're hot off the grill. I don't like going to Wendy's like after hours, like not around dinner time. You know why? Because it's not fresh. It's like they cook them, then they just chuck them on the griddle for like a minute, and it's just not good to me. But I have to go with Taco Bell. Chicken Chalupa Supreme. There's no doubt about it. There's nothing better. Nothing better than Chicken Chalupa Supreme, and I'm trying to talk myself into one right now. So yeah, I mean, that's my go-to. I also like the Burger King. Listen to this. This is weird. The Burger King original chicken sandwiches. It's probably not even real, but I love them. I don't know. But those are my go-to. All right, there you have it. It's Ricky Reacts today. You can like and subscribe right over here. You can also catch me, Silvana Kelleher, who just walked by me, which is why I did that reaction. Bill Colarulo on Unfiltered, 97.5 The Fanatic, 97.5thefanatic.com, and NBC Sports, Philadelphia.
What's up, everybody? It's Bill Colarulo from Unfiltered with Ricky Bo and Bill Colarulo. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we post a ton of content. It's not just what you hear on air. We're posting content all day long. We do some things before the show, after the show, even stuff during the show. So subscribe, like, do whatever you got to do. We got all this content coming to you every single day.